Okay, now let's ask Bill Bright and Glenn Smith. If you would come. That was not intended for you. That was a line out function. Okay, so Bill, you being first in the alphabet, you get the call. There's the heads, and there's the tails. Heads again. You get to go first.
Oh, okay. I need to take this in. I'm Glenn Smith. I'm on the ballot as R. Glenn Smith. Go by my middle name. I'm in my first term as sheriff, so I've had 3.5 years in it. I've got 33 years law enforcement experience. Got a degree from Sam Houston. I've got graduate studies in juvenile justice. 15 years of administrative experience. My true boss, I'm married. My wife, Dee Dee. I've got a daughter that attends Hempstead High School that's in the newspaper more than I am doing activities. And I've got a son, married, living in Austin. The best thing that I can sum up to tell you is I love my job. I give it 110% and want to keep the job. Thank you.
Okay, Bill?
Good evening. Thanks first for having me down here. It's my first trip here. My name is Bill Bright. I'm a fire constable, precinct 3, Walker County. I am a Navy veteran and a Vietnam veteran. Started in law enforcement right here in this county in 1972. Then went into public sector and worked 20 years for a major manufacturer. And started my own company and ran it successfully for 16 years right here in the county. Can y'all hear me back here? I'm running for sheriff of Walker County because I think we need some change in the county. People that are coming into the county crimes coming with them. We've got to get in line to combat that and meet that head on, try to snuff it out. There's a lot of things that I would like to do, proactive law enforcement, not just be
I'll give you, we were interrupted, I'll give you 10 more seconds. You're okay? Okay. Then you get to go first in the response anyway, so we'll give you a minute and then some, Bill, so you can start.
Some of the things I'd like to do if I'm elected sheriff is beef up our patrols in our neighborhoods and in our new subdivisions, all of our subdivisions. I worked as constable with the neighborhood watch programs, using you guys as citizens to help us get our eyes, ears, and here. I'd like to use our reserve force. I don't know how many, but I think we've got a great deal of reserves in the sheriff's office right now. And I'd like to put those in the extra cars and put those in the neighborhoods and put those on our streets. We'll take the drugs and the drug dealers off the streets and the illegal guns away from these criminals, get them out of our county. Arrest these thieves, copper thieves, burglars, get them out of our county. Put them in jail for a little longer.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. First off, I know the judge and them are honoring Vietnam vets this week. I think that's a national deal. I appreciate Bill's service and all of y'all as veterans that throughout that have done that. I feel like that in the last 3.5 years, several things that we set out to do, such as open office in Patterson, recreate a narcotics unit at Sheriff's Office, keep a jail that meets the standards of the state and approved. We've accomplished that. We have an inmate work program now. We're doing these things every year on less operating budget than we had 4 years ago. So I feel like we do it as a fiscal conservative and operate good with what we're doing.
Okay, now we'll take some questions and answers. Steve?
What, Sheriff,
Okay.
what has been the largest increase of a crime in this county?
Well, probably the largest increase, obviously, is death. You know, we see a constant rise in it. We're actually below the national level. We don't even qualify for some grants that we've applied for. But that's no excuse. You know, we feel like a farm instrument, anything in the garage is stolen. That's probably the number one thing. I can tell you the last 3 years, narcotic arrests and things like that are up. But I feel that's more from just us concentrating on it. I don't think this county's got a bigger narcotic problem than anybody else does. But there is certainly a rise in things being stolen. Some of that you can blame on the economy. But I think a lot of it is just when it comes to growth, you're going to get a certain amount of bad growth. There is a lot of good people living in this county. There's a lot of good traffic that comes through here and spends their money. But unfortunately, there's part of that that's not good traffic, not people spending money, but looking to take your money. And that's probably the most growth in the activity that we've seen.
How do you proactively want to tackle that problem?
Well, I think, you know, of course, it's obviously get by all of us constables and all of us at sheriff's offices too. We've got to figure out how to do more with less. This county, at some point in the future, will be at the next Fort Benning County or Montgomery County, but it's not right now. So we've got to figure out how to do the best we can. When I took over, I changed the shift. We went to 10 and 12-hour shifts and rotating days off to try to get more people on the street. We've increased the reserve officer from 6 to 30. We have 3 sergeants supervising them now. And trying to get that done with what we can. But it's a crime versus manpower issue. We've got just a little over 500 square miles that has to be patrolled. That's side by side the cities of this county. And there's no excuses. I'm not going to stand here and make any. We've got to keep the guys and gals out there working, fighting crime, and taking care of it.
Bill, how would you proactively attack that theft increase
Well,
or crimes?
I fail to tell you that I'm presently a patrol deputy sheriff of Grimes County. I'm on the street every day, and I see the crime. I think the way to fight this crime is to get more eyes and ears out to more people. I will share information and share resources with all the rest of the law enforcement agencies in the county. When you do that, you have a much greater chance of stopping this crime. And we're beginning to see some of the gang activity coming into the county, and as it comes up its quarter, we're going to see more of it. The drugs are going to become more prevalent. The drug dealers, I know down here in Brookshire, coverage is pretty light down here. One thing I definitely would do is put a sure enough real office in Patterson with real people that work down here and live down here, so that somebody's not running 100 miles an hour from Hempstead to try to get down here. They need to be here and get it stopped, get it done. People don't need to be waiting hours for somebody to get down here. In our county right now, we have 3 deputies on. You know, daytime is a different story. Everybody's in town. Everybody's working in the daytime. Nighttime, you got 3 deputies on your night. And that's to cover this 500-mile area. Can't do it. It's impossible. You got to get enough people. If you got 30 deputies, take all of your reserve cars and put deputies in them, get them on the street. Take them off the highway. Don't let them work traffic. Get them in the neighborhoods. Get them in the subdivisions. Safety and security is number 1 of our citizens. That's the first. And then property, you know, we got to watch. That's what I would begin with.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you saying there's not substations in all different areas of the county now?
Not that I know of. The only one we have down here is at Casness, JP's office, and I think we have just a computer in there. When I was constable, I'd come down here occasionally seen any change, not corrected. All I see is a patrol car sitting there, day and night, nobody managed. That's all I know about it.
Is that something that could be accomplished or should have already been accomplished?
Well, I'm not going to say it should have already been, I'm just saying what I would do. I would make sure that we have a manned station down there. Try to use the people living here. We have good law enforcement people that live in this area. I know them, I work with them. They know me. That's what I begin to do, is try to get as much coverage down on the south end of the county as we can. Get with your constables, get with our PDs, share information, share resources, take care of the citizens. That's what I want to do.
Question?
You know, with the monetary restrictions that you have in the sheriff's department and basically in the county, what would you guys do differently that you're doing today in the future? Increase in crime. I mean, you can do the same thing over and over, expecting different results. What would you do differently in the future if you're not doing the same?
Glenn?
I don't, well, sort of ended a while ago. I think it's a numbers game. The only way you're going to fight crime is to have more people on the street. So, I mean, it's, I guess to answer you directly, there's not a lot other to do but to add to that. You could have crime fighting unit. You could have a special detail that took a specific area where a lot of crime is going on and have 3 or 4 that just concentrate on that. Houston and a lot of big cities use them called guard teams. But it still boils down to the ultimate deal of having power and doing that. And the only way you're going to do that is to increase that, keep your neighborhood, people calling in from strange activities, and the officers responding to it for having a smaller area to control.
Bill?
What I'll do, number one, is I'll form a citizen review board. And I'll have citizens from each precinct in the county on that board. And I'll sit on that board. And I'll have my command staff sit on that board. Give the citizens ownership of that. Let them work their neighborhood lunch programs, whatever. But bring us the things that are happening in your neighborhood. Let us know what you need. If you're in a high crime area, we'll concentrate law enforcement in that area. That's all. I'll also form a law enforcement, which every agency in the county will have a member on, so that everybody knows what's happening. So everybody's on the same page. We don't want a fugitive on the ground in Prairie View and sheriff's office or anybody else not informing these people. We gotta share information. This technology we have now is so great. That's not a problem. Let's make use of the resources that we have.
Do we have a question for
I have one more question.
Yes, ma'am.
How do you expect the citizens committee to work more efficiently than people just calling 911 and saying there's crime here, there's crime here, there's crime here?
Well, what happens is a lot of times people dial 911, most everybody now is working with a cell phone. Sometimes, it depends on where you're at, what caliber the cell phone is. And if you've got a citizen review board, they sit on that board and meet once a month or every 60 days or whatever. The things that are happening in the neighborhood, if they're having drug activity, they'll bring that to a meeting. We'll try to concentrate something in that area to get it. Of course, people are going to keep dialing 911. We won't stop that. This is just in addition.
No, I understand, but how is that going to be more efficient and get you out there more quickly than the system that's already in place? It seems to me like it would slow things down. That's what I'm asking.
No, it doesn't slow down. It's just one more thing to work with. One more.
Do we have a question for Glenn? Edward?
Are there any neighborhood watch groups?
In the county, yeah, specifically them here, I'm not aware of any in Madison or Berkshire. There's one up off of Baker Road between basically it covers between 5 and 29 back up toward the wall. It meets about every 3 all of the farther is north end of the county, meaning pre-regular, they're probably, for my definition and what I'm aware of, they're probably the most active I've ever seen. They got people out now on golf carts patrolling, checking the area and things like that. That is the only two official crime neighborhood watch programs that I'm aware of in the county. And I think the cities, the other cities have.
Well, who deems the restrictions or the rules for being the requirements for being
There's not, there's
the police department or the sheriff department?
no man, there's a national recognized type deal, just like they do the national night out, things like that. You get a lot of information, free signs, everything like that from the national group. But as far as just deeming yourself a neighborhood crime watch group, it's strictly up to the neighborhood and what they do and not do. Obviously, they're the ones that the point that, and we have, I know several of the constable officers in the county, we'll be glad to meet with them, help them on what they're trying to do and not do, but it's strictly up to whatever group they want to.
This seems like the law enforcement should make some incentive for doing it.
I need to bring to a close the Q&A part here so that we can give them each one minute to close, and then we can move on to the state representative race. So, Glenn, you go first in the closing statements here. 1 minute.
Well, as you see, I don't think a lot of our philosophies are different. I do feel like I've got the experience to continue this job. I've used correction. The Patterson office has a secretary in it 3 days a week, and there's 5 deputies that keep their equipment down here and operate out there. And we keep a spare car, we're able to have a spare car down here for them when one breaks down and that activity. So that is going on. As I said, the 911 system in this county, with all fairness to Bill, he's not working this county for the last 3.5 years, so he's probably not familiar with it, but all of that is upgraded, and there's a new system there. So dialing 911 is a lot more accurate in this county. I'll end how I started. I love this job. I live and breathe it. None of us are perfect, but I will bust my rear to continue to help y'all. All right? Thank you.
Bill?
In closing, I'd like to answer your question. I started the neighborhood watch programs at Precinct 2 when I was constable. And right now, Old Hollow is very active. They have a lot of members, all the way into Rolling Hills. I had it in all of the subdivisions, backside, and all of it. Now, when I went out of office, it almost stopped. They're bringing them back now, trying to on their own. I've been working with the neighborhood watch programs in Old Hollow for the last 2 weeks. In fact, they're having a get together with us some things for them. If you elect me as your sheriff, I'll do my best to protect the citizens of Warren County. I'll try to implement programs that will be in the best interest of the citizens of Warren County. And one thing I will not